KROQ, Klein Alley Show, and perhaps you are still successful in your quest to conquer dry January. If that's the case and you've been able to do it with all the stresses we've been dealing with in Southern California, good on you, because many others have quit by now, and they've said, close enough. February's almost here. Maybe this is the weekend. You got playoff football. You got there's so many good reasons to drink. So if you've not been drinking, and Allie even reported earlier this week that we're in this weird seesaw place where everyone wants to drink, but also they're like, I'm kind of sober curious. And now all these places are going, we got mocktails, we got non-alcoholics, we got all these things that look and feel like alcohol, but you will be completely sober.
Yeah, and completely confused if you don't properly read labels, because every major beer distributor now has some kind of non-alcoholic version.
In our studio, as we speak, Jake the Nerd has left the nerd hole. He's sitting here with a blindfold in front of him. He has 6 beers.
And a Diet Cherry Pepsi.
He is.
Don't forget about my Cherry Pepsi. That's a palate cleanser.
He is loving life right now, and he's excited because he'd probably be drinking with this many beers in front of him even normally, but we decided to turn it into a segment. If you'd like to watch as it unfolds, you'll actually be able to see what he's drinking while he's drinking it, if it's non-alcoholic or not, because he's blindfolded. The beers are not, and that's happening right now on the YouTube. You can go ahead and find KROQ, watch the live stream, and you can see what happens. Now, up for grabs, this is a huge prize, because Jake is hoping to once again be able to freeload a ride with me up to our ditch day, which means I'll be stuck in the car with Jake for minimum 2 hours. Well, maybe round trip. Could be as much as 4 hours
Hopefully
with
there's
Jake.
traffic,
but
and it'll be 3.
Good entertainment for you, though.
And he has a lot of conversations. He's working on a lot of material. I mean, I listened to some of the audio from last year. It was just ungodly.
Yeah, it's a good open mic.
Just think about the 10 seconds we have to endure of Jake's journal every week, and
Jesus.
then multiply that by a lot. That will be your
that's good
experience.
stuff.
If Jake is able to pick the non-alcoholic beer out of the bunch, he will get a ride with me up to Snow Summit. If he's unable to pick, he's going to have to find another means of transportation, not a car, which means a bike, roller skates, skateboard.
A bike up that mountain.
That's
Roller skates up the mountain.
Think of how sweaty he's going to be.
He's
I'm
already
going to use Vanessa's rollerblades
All
up
right.
the mountain.
So, Jake, you claim that you have the ability with your palate to be able to pick a non-alcoholic beer out of a bunch of regular beers.
I feel like blindfolded, of course, is going to be harder, but I feel like if I had a bunch of the same kind, or I knew which ones I was tasting, I'd be able to pick it. But since I'm blindfolded, I don't know what kinds I'm even tasting. Then
You were so confident. Hold on. In the back office, you were super confident. You said, yeah, no problem. I could do that. Now you're already coming up with excuses.
Just in case.
Wait a minute. Do you still owe Jake money, Klein?
You do owe me money.
For what?
For the this and that's last year. You made the bet, and then you owe me like $300.
So do you want to make this interesting and do a double or nothing?
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
For the this and that's.
For the this and that's.
You sound so not confident.
No, I'm not
I
confident.
get.
You're like, double or nothing.
Forgot I still owe Jake that money. Oh, it's so annoying.
You know he'll
didn't.
get it from you, too.
I know. He hounds me for it.
I haven't said anything. I've
Yeah,
been being nice
but I
about it.
had to buy you that stupid rock. You hounded me for that thing.
Oh,
The
that
$200 rock I had to buy you.
Yeah, that was a good rug.
Was?
That's at my house now.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. All
you
right.
sold it on eBay.
Jake, let's start drinking from, let me see, your left to right. We're going to go left to right. So your left, Johnny, give him beer number 1. Jake is going to have a sip of beer number 1 now.
This is what it looks like when he fondles Tina.
He's feeling the can. He's feeling the can very
Yeah,
aggressively.
It looks like
Very aggressively. Jake's drinking beer number 1 right now. You want him to lock in after each beer, Allie, or do we let him keep going?
I think we should let him make a choice after sampling, not more than one.
By the way, a lot of people asking on the text line, have you been drinking yet today before this or no?
just a Diet Cherry Pepsi.
Okay. Is that a sponsorship,
got
or what
it.
are we doing
Jesus
here?
Christ.
What's happening with this? Are we not?
Pimp it out so much.
Oh my God, it's aggressive. Somehow it's hurting the brand. I don't know why. Not helping.
And if you want to follow along, like we said already, you can see exactly what Jake is drinking right now on the live stream.
Yeah, we're YouTubing live. You can watch this non-alcoholic dry January beer test happening in studio. Jake, that's beer number 1. You've had a few sips of it.
Thoughts?
Do you want to lock in on whether or not you believe that has alcohol or does not have alcohol?
I would think it does. It's an IPA for sure, and I think the non-alcoholic IPAs are some of the hardest to spot because they have so much like hops in it. It kind of masks the alcohol sometimes.
So you believe that 1 does have alcohol?
Yes, I do.
All right. I'll tell you at the end. Go ahead. Grab beer number 2 now. Beer number 2, and Jake, beer number 2. It's a blind dry January taste test. A lot of people going non-alcohol. And Jake is sniffing it. Interesting how he does 2 sniffs. Now he's grabbing the bottle. It's very uncomfortable to watch Jake drink like this. He's confused. What are your thoughts, Jake?
That kind of tastes like water.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Kind of like an IPA water.
IPA water.
Sure, they would love that marketing.
IPA water.
So that leads you to believe no alcohol, or?
I'm leaning like that, but I got to taste the rest first.
All right, so Jake is leaning towards no alcohol for beer number 2. Once again, if you want, we'll tell you at the end what's going on here, but if you want to watch along, you probably see the labels. You can see what Jake's drinking. Give him beer number 3 right now.
Hold on.
This is beer number 3. Jake is, hold on. Oh, there goes Allie. Allie's out. She's leaving the studio.
I think this has alcohol just by smelling it.
Hold on.
What?
Go ahead. No, have a sip. Jake's having 2 sips.
I think that one has alcohol.
You believe 3 does?
Yeah.
All right, I'm writing down 3. So far, the only one you think that does not have alcohol is 2. Now, there may or may not be more. There may or may not be more that have alcohol. That's all I'm saying. There may or may not be 4. All right, give him, hold on, we're going to go now to number 4. There's only 2 more of these. Jake is going to go to beer number 4 now. Beer number 4 is... Jake, once again, a lot of money up for grabs, a ride. He's going to beer 4.
With the ASMR of him.
This is like some kind of flavored thing. I don't.
Some kind of flavor?
I don't like flavor. As someone who loves Diet Cherry Pepsi, I'm vehemently against it.
I don't like flavor. I'm going to say this is like a mango cart or something. And I'll say that has alcohol.
He says has alcohol. Number 4 has alcohol, he says. All right, you're down to your final, you got 2 more. 2 more, Jake, and that's it. Jake's drinking. Can a man who claims, this is an impressive skill if he can do it, but others on the text line saying this is not that tricky because there's a different consistency.
Oh, yeah?
A different consistency.
Like different types of beers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Jake, go ahead.
That makes it harder because every time I got to try to reset.
Number 4, number 5.
I feel like I need to have a swig of Diet Cherry Pepsi.
Okay.
There's not enough Diet Cherry Pepsi in the world to get us through this.
Jake's got a tall boy can right now. He's feeling it.
I would say this has alcohol just because I don't think any non-alcoholic comes in a tall boy.
Interesting.
Well, it's an interesting theory right there, right? He's trying it. He's drinking it.
It kind of tastes like number 2, though.
Oh, boy.
Like actual number 2?
Is that like a turd, you're saying?
No, like my second,
the second
beer.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh. That's so interesting that you say that.
Huh.
Alcohol?
I'm
No
gonna
alcohol.
say it has alcohol.
How's alcohol? All right, last one. Go ahead. This is number 6, and then we're done, and then we'll give. So Jake so far only has 1 that he's picked as a potential.
I already know what this is because it has foil on it. This is a Modelo.
Oh. Yeah, by the way, the fact that Jake's able to identify almost all of these just on
by feel
of
is
can.
very
The bottle.
problematic.
I mean, Modelo has a distinct bottle, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is a Modelo.
All right. It's great.
Are you just
Are
going
you
to
going
keep
to drink
drinking?
these all after we're done here?
He's already, by the way, after he's already made up his mind, he's still continuing to drink them.
He's trying to reset the palate.
He's not having a sip and then moving on. He's going, yep, definitely Modelo. That's one more Modelo. All right.
All right, so what do you think?
You think that's alcoholic Modelo?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think Modelo has a non-alcoholic version.
Why
so.
would you think that? It's the biggest category growing in all of beverages, the non-alcoholic space. So you don't think they would make a non? I'm not going to talk you into it, but you're going to say alcohol.
I've never seen it, so I don't think you could find it.
All right. All right. Jesus Christ.
I can't find it, so it doesn't exist.
All right. So, Jake, you've just tried 6 beers. 6 of them.
Felt like 6 million.
It did feel like a lot. Full 6-pack. Which ones?
Ones? That's not fair. There was only supposed to be 1.
What?
I'm not going to. Maybe there are more than 1. Maybe there's not.
Well, that's not part of the bet. Part of the bet is I got to pick the one. Pick one that has non-alcohol in it.
Pick the one that you believe does not have alcohol in it. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to go with IPA water.
That was the second one you had.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you were to choose a second, what would you choose?
I will say there's another one that does not have alcohol.
I would choose the one after that doesn't have alcohol.
2 and 3, you believe, for the non-alcoholics?
Yeah, or maybe 2 and 3 or 2 and 4. What was the flavored one? Whatever the flavored one was. It's either 2 and 3 or 2 and 4.
Okay. I'm going to give you this song. We're going to come back with the results.
Is there really more than one?
What if I said they're all non-alcoholic?
That's BS because of the Modelo.
Because of what I already decided was truth.
All right. We'll come back with Don't take your blindfold off. You sit there. This is Lola Young, straight off a performance on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Nice.
The song is called Messy. It is new KROQ music. We'll take a listen to this and then come back and find out if Jake is a big, epic, drunk failure next on KROQ.
Klein Alley, Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, the world-famous KROQ.
Lola Young, it's called Messy on Klein Alley Show. We're in the middle of Jake trying to prove that this dry January, even though he failed multiple times this month. How much alcohol, including today, have you had in the month of January? 5 days of drinking? 6 days?
No, 3.
Well, you didn't start until January 5th, so that first week was
but
a complete...
I still only had 3.
Right, okay. Anyway, now you've had a lot of beer today, so dry January is a complete wash for you.
But I don't even have a beer yet.
Yeah, I know. And welcome all the new people that are checking out the YouTube stream for the very first time right now. I want to see this thing in action. Jake's got 6 beers in front of him. He believes that one of them is non-alcoholic, and he went with beer number 2. Up for grabs. Will Jake have to ride with me? Or it's really more of a punishment for me than for him.
Yeah, it's a perk.
Definitely not a perk.
For me.
That really does suck.
I'm excited.
That'll be going up to our big ditch day a week from today.
Bros.
Or will he double up the money he won from me saying this or that, which apparently
both.
happened a lot. All right, here we go. Allie, you ready for the results?
I am. And anyone who's looking on the live stream, they know that there was a little bit of a plot twist, and they want to know if Jake's able to guess that as well.
Yeah, Jake, did you even notice that Allie put hot sauce in one of those beers?
I didn't.
Your tongue is like broken or something, which is kind of crazy because I know
she must have put it in one of the flavored ones or the IPAs because it was masked pretty well. How much hot sauce did you put in it?
I mean, I tried to put a lot, but I guess it didn't really matter.
I don't know, man. I like hot sauce. What can I say?
Damn.
Jesus Christ. And did you know that we actually put some Diet Cherry Pepsi in a few of the beers as well?
That's no way, man. I know Diet Cherry Pepsi.
Well, here we go.
I know my kind.
Jake said number 1 was definitely an IPA. It definitely had alcohol, and he's correct. It was a Firestone IPA. He got that one right.
Boom.
Jake claims that the last one he had was a Modelo. Knows Modelo because of the foil on the rim. I mean, that's all. We could almost do an entire taste test with Jake without even tasting. He could just feel cans and bottles and probably get all of them.
Well, the cans are, you can't. The cans, because only like certain cans are different.
Yeah, we know.
But bottles, there's a lot of different bottles.
Got it.
Cool.
I got that for 2 hours on the way up to the stupid mountain now.
You say you can do a bottle. Because they're different size bottles.
He got the Modelo right. So it's down to these ones in the middle. There was a little confusion. You thought that the 5th one you tried was had alcohol. It was a Lagunitas IPA. You got that right, Jake.
Cool.
So it comes down to this. You thought maybe 2 tasted a little watery for you. But
IPA.
Water IPA. Jake, I will give his tongue credit. That is a Lagunitas IPNA, a non-alcoholic IPA, and Jake was able to sniff that one out.
Which is amazing because he also said, I think number 2 is the same as number 5.
And that was also Lagunitas.
Yeah, so he got the same brand, too.
You got the same brewery for both, which is already... I'm very impressed by your knowledge. I mean, I think you have a problem, and we should probably get you into rehab, but outside of that, I'm very impressed.
I haven't drank all week.
Right. So then you were confused between 3 and 4, and you thought one of them potentially didn't have alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one more chance to try 3 and 4 because I do need you to lock in, and this will determine whether or not you
win. They
you,
don't both not have alcohol.
No.
No. One has alcohol, one does not have alcohol. You were back
this one
and
smells
forth.
like it has alcohol.
So he's going for, I'm not going to say what he's going for because that would give it away. Jake is trying it. Try the other one now.
All right.
Try the other one.
Okay.
Give him now number, now you're giving him number 4. You tried 3 first, now 4. One of them has alcohol, one does not.
See, that's like a weird, like I said,
Person
I thought that was
drinking
like
the beer, yes.
Yeah, that is me. That was like a water mango cart. So water IPA had no alcohol, I'm going to say water mango cart has no alcohol.
What?
Jake is in.
Again, got mango cart.
He got it right. He got the brand right, and he got the no alcohol right. And Jake, I would love to say you somehow lost this, but man, you are damn talented.
Thank
That's
you.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man, I got so much money now.
Incredible.
And a ride.
Jake, look how happy he is. And he's drinking beer, still drinking that Modelo. Look at him go.
Bring so many Diet Cherry Pepsis.
All right, wonderful. Well, there you have it. Dry January, alcohol-free taste test with Jake the Nerd, and he was able to do. He picked the 2 out of the lineup of 6. Have fun playing that game this weekend. When you don't know what to do with all those leftover non-alcoholic beers at the end of the month, have some friends over for this fun drinking game.
What was number 3? What was the tall can?
Santa Monica Blonde.
Don't know.
Quick break.
That's what petered out. Let's just get a commercial.
Welcome to our OnlyFans. This has not been as profitable as we thought because apparently the people that are on actual OnlyFans are better looking than we look like, and they also are better speakers than we are.
I tried to do something stupid. Hold on.
This is why we're making no money on OnlyFans. Hold on.
Hi. Welcome to our only... Ow.
God damn. Well, that's why we're here on YouTube, because we don't have what it takes to be on OnlyFans. But if enough people follow this page, you better believe we'll get naked and shove stuff into each other's holes.
Yeah, and if you don't subscribe, we'll probably say something stupid to get canceled anyway.
So either way, all roads lead to OnlyFans eventually. We'll see you there. In the meantime, thanks for checking out this video. You can find our show on KROQ on the radio or wherever you get your podcast. Just search Klein Alley Show.
Honk honk.